Welcome back, students. We have seen the project life cycle in detail. The next point we will see now is the responsibilities of different members of a project management team, that is project manager, different team leaders, different persons in a team, all the things regarding to the persons they are working in a project, the responsibilities of the all project, and how actually a teamwork is done in between that members of a project, how that project manager manages all the team, that we will see now. The teamwork that can't work without someone guiding the group, ensuring that everyone knows their roles and it is on the same page. Okay, a leader who is also usually the project manager as well is also, he will be responsible for coordinating the activity amongst the groups as well as encouraging the communication and collaboration. The good project managers, they know that the best way to help their team work together is delegating tasks and responsibilities clearly. Instead of this, they'll hold themselves accountable, and at the entire team can keep doing their best work. This is why a teamwork in a project management relies on your leadership skill. The part that that particular project manager plays in that of a leaders, to facilitate the activity, delegate the task, instruct the team, offer the support, and ensure the communication and collaboration is on a point. Okay, this is nothing but a teamwork. Now, successful projects, they are usually the results of careful planning and the talent and the collaboration of a project team. Projects can't move forward without each of its team members, but it is not always clear who those team members are or what are the roles of the team members they are playing here. Here we will see now five project team roles and what are the different members of a project management team. First is project manager. The project manager is primarily responsible for the successful completion of a project. The project manager's role is to ensure that project proceeds within the specified time frame and understands the established budget while achieving its objectives. The particular project manager makes sure that the projects are given sufficient resources while managing the relationship with contributors and stakeholders. Now let us see what are actually responsibilities of a project manager. The project manager is responsible for developing a project plan, managing deliverables according to the plan. Means firstly he have to find out exactly idea of the project, he have to communicate with the stakeholders, he have to find out the idea of a project, he have to decide how to develop that idea into a actual project. That's why for this purpose he should be able to develop a project plan. Next, he have to manage the deliverables according to the project plan. Next is recruiting project staff, different team leaders, different team members, different persons they are related, different peoples who will collect the different resources, who will be responsible for taking meetings to the community peoples, different community leaders, different peoples in the community. All these people they comes under a project staff, they have to be recruited by the project manager. Leading and managing the project team, then determining the methodology that is used on the project. You have to find out which methodology he have to use for the purpose of successful project. Next, he have to establish a project schedule and determine each phase. Means he have to check if every phase is going according to the planning or not. He have to find out different risk that will be present in that particular phases. Assigning the task to project team members, and next is communicating with the upper management as well as lower management. Sorry, not lower management, the peoples under him who are working on the project. Means he is exactly mean between the stakeholders, that is upper management, and the team leaders, team peoples, the staff they are working under him. He have to find out, or you have to check out all if everything regarding to project is going to be done according to the planning or not. He have to find out in the implementation phase everything is going according to that or not. If some of the problems they are arising there, he should be able to find out different solutions for the problems also. Okay, these are the important works or responsibilities we can call as for the project manager itself. Next person after the project manager we can consider as a project team leader or project team member. The project team members, they are individuals who will actively work on one or more phases of a project. Okay, they may be in house staff or external consultants also working on the project on full time or part time basis also. Project team members, the roles of a project team members can vary according to the each project. Okay, the project team member responsibilities we will see now are contributing to overall project objectives, completing the individual deliverables, providing the expertise for the project completion, working with users to establish and meet the business needs, documenting the different processes. This whole work is done by different members of a team. Okay, they will document everything regarding to the project, regarding to the different steps of the project. Okay, means considering different documentation regarding to the different, first in the initialization or the identification phase, documentation will be different. In the planning phase, again documentation will be different. In the exact implementation or execution, again documentation will be different. All these documentation regarding to the different phases of a life cycle, that is to be done by a project team members. Next one we can consider as a project sponsor or stakeholder. The project sponsor is a driver and in-house champion of the project. They are typically members of senior management and have to stake in the project outcome also. The project sponsor, they will work closely with the project manager. There should be a good one-to-one communication in between project sponsors and project managers, so then and then only the project will be successful project. The legitimize the project objectives and participate in high level project planning is done by the project sponsor. They will also often help to resolve the different conflicts and removing the obstacles that come across throughout the project life cycle, and they will sign off the approvals that are needed for the advances of a project. They are nothing but the project sponsors. Now let us see the important responsibilities of a project sponsor. The project sponsor responsibilities includes the making key business decisions of the project, main decisions of the project that are done by the project sponsors, approving the project budget, whatever the budget regarding to the project for the different phases of a project, that is to be approved by the sponsors of the project, ensuring that availability of the resources. Okay, communicating the project goals throughout the organization, means he should be able to communicate all the goals and exact idea of a project with in between the different peoples of a project. They are working under the project and project manager also. The next person in a project management is executive sponsor. The executive sponsor, he or she is ideally a high ranking member of a management. He or she is a visible champion of a project with the management team and is an ultimate decision maker with final approval on the all phases that are deliverables and project scope changes. Now let us see what are the important responsibilities of the executive sponsor. They will approve all the changes to the project scope, means there are some of the different changes in the planning of the project in execution phase, then that changes can be approved by this particular executive sponsor. They will be the responsibility for the project executive sponsor is providing additional funds for the scope changes. If there are different changes in the project scope, they will provide the additional funds also, approve the project deliverables. Carrying the ultimate responsibilities of the project will be done by the same person. Next person regarding to the project management, we can consider as a business analyst. The business analyst will define the business needs and recommend solutions to make the organization better. They will be completely related to that particular business. When participating on a project team, they will ensure that the project's objectives, they will be solving existing business problems, or they will be able to enhance the performance of a particular business and will be able to add values to the organization. Here they can also help to maximize the values of a project deliverables. The responsibilities we can see for a business analyst are assisting in defining the project in the first phase of the project. They will be able to give a clear idea about the defining of a project, gathering the requirements from the business units or users. They will be able to documenting the technical and business requirements, different requirement resources, everything related to the documentation, verifying the project deliverables meet the requirements, that is also work done by a business analyst, and testing the solutions to validate the objective, this is also done by a business analyst. These are all the peoples, they are responsible for a successful project, carrying out a successful project from an idea to exactly output of a project. They are very important for a project to be successful or feasible. Next we will see a teamwork, means how we can achieve a teamwork. A great way to coordinate all of this is through a project management software, as this is not only allows the project managers to keep on top of the things, but it will also works as a teamwork app to ensure everyone on the team is going their bit and working towards the same goals. Means by using that software we will be able to understand if each and every person they are working on track or they are going off track, they are doing each and everything considering the budget of the project and considering the deadline of the project or not. Okay, now let us see how we can achieve a teamwork, how a teamwork can be achieved. First we have to ensure everyone is familiar with who they are working with. It simply means that knowing the people you are working with will create a better work environment, and it is also means that people are less likely to be self conscious to ask for the assistant or in advice. Means we will be able, by considering the we are working with it, we are the people working with the the people they are working under the project for the in the different teams of a project, if they will be a clear idea they are working with whom, and if they are influenced by the same people they will work in a good manner. Okay, then they know their values. While there will be different roles with the various levels and responsibilities, ensuring that every team member is aware of how important their job is and everyone else's job is also in a project, to project can be strengthened commitment towards the team and the project objectives also. Next we can consider teamwork overview is transparent. If this overview of a teamwork is transparent, it is a good thing for a teamwork. A clear overview of what is expected from everyone's individually and as a group not only highlights their obligations but also gives meaning to the different projects. Next, communication is accessible. Access to instant communication will provide a quick assistance for anyone needing help with their work, and also ensures that any bumps on the road can be swiftly taken care of by the communication in between the team member. If there are different problems to the different members of a team, if they are having a good communication with the team leaders, communication with the project managers, then that problem can be solved within the organization or within the team itself. So that the communication is very good thing for achieving a teamwork. Sufficient training is provided or not for making sure everyone is involved in the project is adequately trained, is using the chosen project management software is imperative to the delivery. Means it is very important for a person they are working in a team uh, think that they are trained properly or not for the particular software of a project. Here we have to ensure that whole team is well versed in the in the centralized project software, means that progress that can be tracked or updated and changes are notified in that particular project management software. This is how we can achieve a teamwork. Means by assembling and managing a project team, it is an essential component of a project management. Just for a successful project usually takes careful planning and preparation, so does a successful project management career. Okay, today's competitive business environment means that employers may look for project managers with proven skills, and they may seek out the candidates with the different industry respected project management professional for the certification from the project management institute. In short, we can say that for the purpose of a teamwork to achieve, means for the purpose of getting a successful project, teamwork is very important. And for the teamwork, the communication between the team members is important. The people working under a project should be able to know that their responsibilities, their roles in the project, that should they should have very clear idea about the different work or different responsibilities they have to undergo here. And again, the well trained people or well trained members of a team are very necessary for the purpose of project to be successful. Then and then only a team particular teamwork will be achieved, and a successful project will also be achieved in case of this project management. Okay, getting clear idea about how to achieve a teamwork for a successful project. We have seen different phases of a project life cycle, and after that we have seen the different responsibilities of the people they are working in a team, and how to achieve a teamwork, what are the factors they are needed for achieving a teamwork and for making a particular project a successful project. All these things we have seen in this particular lecture. Thank you.